Good morning, this is Terry. Welcome to your morning cup of inspiration. Appreciate you joining me. I'm going to continue talking about the Christmas story. That day's coming fast. I hope you're getting ready for it. But let's read the 8th verse of that 2nd chapter of Luke. It says, "Now there were in the same country shepherds living out in the fields, keeping watch over their flock by night." It was interesting to me in the New International Version. Listen to what it says there. It says, "And there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flock by night." Nearby, that was an interesting thought to me. And I want to share a thought with you today in our short little time together, once again on the shepherds. As Dan mentioned Monday, the shepherds were religious outcasts. They were poor, uneducated. From a human perspective, there's no way that God would have used someone like that during this incredible time, right? They didn't have any abilities to speak of. But yet, God used them, allowed them to hear angels come and speak to them, and then allowed them to find and see the baby Jesus, which was God coming to earth. One of the greatest events ever in the history of the world. And the shepherds were in the middle of it. Let me tell you what I think. I don't think God used them because of their abilities, because they really didn't have any to speak of. I think God used them because they were available. They were nearby. God uses what's available. What about you today? Maybe you think because you don't have abilities that God can't use you. Maybe you think you're like the shepherds. There's no way God's going to use me. I'm not educated. I don't have a outgoing personality. I don't have money. I don't have a lot of religious or theology knowledge. Can I tell you, all He asks is that you be available. If you will make yourself available to God, He has something nearby that He wants you to be a part of. If you will just talk to Him and then listen to His voice, He has a purpose for you today. There's something nearby that if you'll make yourself available, He will use to further His kingdom. He will allow you to impact a life today based on your knowledge, your testimony, your heart, your willingness to listen to God and do what He says. Can I encourage you today? Don't think about your abilities. Just be available, and God will use you to further His kingdom. God bless. Thanks for joining me for that morning cup of inspiration, and we'll see you next time.